is but a servant, bound by eyes, hears by ears. I was trained to mentally prepare men to pillage and destroy, and I have no account but
Subject number 1, part of the almost. Concerning the test, was ran and subject to governmental property, and which is thus authorized only through black budgets, and which is restored in this audio clip. This was audio taken during a mission in Kadan, which is under the allegiance of Tyrant and General Brevis McGillis, and which is an off-branch mercenary group. Test subject seems to be reliable concerning the mental aptitude in which was gifted to our soldiers to prevent PTSD symptoms, to turn our fair men and women into battle-hardened machines which do not feel and which can conquer any threat in any leisure. With any further application of this method, it shall be disclosed in a future audio clip. Please be authorized all personnel. This is level 5. Anything below is thus of higher restriction, guaranteed, lethality, thus in measure. Gifted by property of corporate Armacan. This is thus displayed as part of their exhibition for their later installments of this future project. Pointman's last past subjects in which he was tested for further psychic aptitude was later lost due to transcripts of which he failed in his test. His physical measures, however, were measured by his impressions received from all those around him due to his nature, in which seems to be receptive rather than protrusive. Seems to gather in essence from the essence in which his mother is the most silent of the bunch, and which only seems that his littler brother is actually the loudest and most explosive of the 3. Which it seems, since they're held together by some sort of etheric measure, in which they're home as a family. A sort of thread in which gathers burdens and which is shared upon between each sector, as we have measured activity and synchronicity between brothers whenever their tests were conducted. First measures in which they are in a state of so-called rest, in which it seems that they are interacting each other, even if they're in distant locations. It seems any benefit in which Pointman may have been in his most prime, due to the dexterity of Pointman's body, which seems to be subject to many physical contusions and intrusive measures in which he was subject to our physical trials. He seems to be not so much in a daze or a state of confusion, but a state of solemn readiness. But it's not a readiness that's prepared, it's forced. Concerning any measure of interaction in which we can get him to vocalize, it seems to me there is